friends, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a styling video. Actually, it's a combination of new in my closet and styling up some pieces, the new in pieces with existing pieces for Mother's Day, right? Just because my children are grown and don't live with me doesn't mean I can't celebrate Mother's Day. And also, of course, the hope is that these outfits will help you to spark your imagination so that you can style up some outfits. Now, y'all know I already had a previous video where I spoke about my rocket rack. So even though Mother's Day is not for another week or so, I just want to get my outfits together so that when I do plan all the events that I want to attend or all the things that I want to do on Mother's Day weekend, I'll be set and ready to go. All right, so now that that is out of the way, let us start with the outfit I'm currently wearing. So this sweater top is new in, and it is a part of the collaboration with Old Navy and Christopher John Rogers. Now, for those of you who don't know, Christopher John Rogers is a black high-end designer. He has really great pieces that always show on different runways, show New York Fashion Week and so on and so forth. And his pieces are typically out of my price range. So when I saw that he was doing a collab with Old Navy, you know, I had to jump on it to get a few of the pieces. This was definitely one of them that I had my eye on when I saw the ads. And of course, when the collection dropped on April 15th, I believe, I went ahead and snagged this one. So the sweater is in this beautiful chartreuse green with the black and white trim around the neck. Actually, this keyhole detail is really the back of the sweater. I just turned it around and wore it this way, you know, to give it a little more va-va-voom and interest at the front. But you can style it how you want to. That's if you got, let me know if you knew about this Old Navy and Christopher John Rogers collaboration and if you got any of the pieces, and share below what pieces you got. Right, so I'm styling this up. I'm gonna show it here with these balloon style pants from Primark, which I picked up a couple weeks ago, and I love the combination. I think this is very chic, and this outfit is something I would wear to like a museum visit, or I have my eyes on a couple shows. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing on Mother's Day weekend just yet, so who knows? Maybe I can take in a Broadway show or something like that. I see that the Notebook will be showing, like doing a live showing. I've always loved that movie. I've watched it like 100 times, and they're having a live showing in West Palm Beach. I need to double check if that's on Mother's Day weekend because I want to get my tickets. But I feel like this will be a really nice outfit, and because it will be inside of an auditorium, you know it's gonna be cold and it's nighttime, so this would be perfect. I am styling it with these strappy sandals that are super old from Zara. I've had these from like 2019, and they do have a little hint of butter yellow in the insole, and not butter yellow, of chartreuse in the insole, and then butter yellow straps. And I am pairing it with this Steve Madden top handle like vanity case bag, which also, I mean, it's not exact, but it does pull some colors. But I love that it has all these little chartreuse, orange, reds, purples, right? It's very spring, and I love that. Of course, you're seeing it here. I believe this Christopher John Rogers sweater was about $35 which, I mean, again, I tell you, this is a high-end designer brand. So to find one of his pieces for $35 is really great, and I love that price point. And this is a quality sweater. I love it. All right, on to the next one. All right, so I think this outfit would be perfect for like a Mother's Day brunch or a pre-Mother's Day brunch. So this could be the Saturday before Mother's Day, or on Mother's Day itself. Now, this scarf is from the Old Navy times Christopher John Rogers collab. I knew that I wanted the scarf in this polka dot pattern, and I would have preferred this over the skirt suit. I think I'll definitely get more bang for my buck and more wear out of the scarf, because I can wear it as a scarf and it is pretty wide. So just like here, I can style it as a top. And also, there's several other ways. Believe me when I tell you, I am already watching several TikTok and YouTube videos on how to style a scarf as a top, because y'all about to be sick of me in this pattern over the next few months. But anyways, I digress. I am styling it here. Well, first of all, before we go into the styling, let's get into this beautiful chartreuse background, and then the polka dots are oversized, and they're in this brown and black combo, like brown in the center of the polka dot, and as it extends out it turns to black. So you can pair it with so many different items, right? I tied it up here in this look, and I really love that. And then I'm pairing it with these brown balloon leg pants from H&M. Now I picked these pants up, I want to say it could be about a month ago, but this is the first time I believe I am showing it on the channel. Of course, you should be seeing it right here on the cutaway. I really love how it looks, because again, for a brunch outfit, it's giving you that really chic vibe, but also it's pretty fun and vibrant. And I'm just wearing it here with gold jewelry, minimal, and I styled it with these Dolce Vita zebra print kitten heel mules. And I love that the heel is on the chunkier side, so it definitely makes it more sturdy. And I got these mules at Nordstrom Rack for like $18 on sale. Crazy. But I love these so far they seem comfortable. I haven't worn them out the house, but I love the contrast of the polka dot with the zebra stripes. Really love it. And it also is in brown, so I feel like it matches the entire colorway. And I don't care what nobody wants to say, animal print is a neutral. Don't argue with me. So I had considered one of two bags to go with this outfit, but I didn't like the matchy with this color, so I went in with this East-West bag from H&M. I've had this from last year, really love her, and I think it does give the look a little bit more chic vibe. This is in this like croc embossed pattern, so you can carry her as a top handle, but she also comes with a longer strap if you want to go crossbody. And I prefer this color bag because it doesn't take away from the pattern of the scarf. Yeah, and that is the look. All right, let me know in the comments what you think, and if you, and how you, also let me know how you would style this scarf. All right, so this outfit is what I would call a Mother's Day pre-game outfit. So this is the Friday night or the Friday evening before Mother's Day. I'm meeting up with the girls for happy hour, you know, light bites, something like that, you know, just hanging out, kikiing, but you give that fun club vibe. So these two pieces are also new into the closet. The capri pants are from Primark, and I want to say I bought these maybe 3 weeks ago at Primark. They were pretty affordable, like $16 or something like that. And I'm pairing it here with this halter back top from Express. Now I found this top at Ross for $6.99. Love that for me. And I also really love this vibrant orange color. Now I'm pairing it with these heels from Macy's. These are this is the INC brand. And with these, it's a dupe for, I can't remember if it's a YSL pair of pumps, but I like these. I've worn these a few times, and these I also got on sale at Macy's for probably $17. But I've had these for maybe 3 or 4 years now. I'm adding these sunglasses. You can find these at Amazon or Shein. Mine is from Shein. I will try to link it if possible. Now, here's where I need you guys' help. I thought about pairing it with this Steve Madden top handle, almost like a vanity case bag, because it brings out the orange here, right? But then I was like, if I'm trying to add a more grown and sexy vibe, I love the idea of this clutch. It's oversized, it's animal print, snake print to be exact, and I kind of prefer this one. I love that one too, right? I love it, it's fun. So you let me know. Which would you choose? The oversized clutch or the Steve Madden top handle vanity case bag? Both works in my opinion, but let me know, right? We're still some ways out from Mother's Day, and best believe when I tell you, I will be wearing these outfits on Mother's Day weekend, right? I'm just getting my little rocket rack ready. All right, so on to the next. Okay, so for the next outfit, this could also work as a brunch look. I am styling these super wide leg trousers that I got from Ross about a week ago. And what really drew me to these trousers, other than how wide the leg was this beautiful floral pattern. I thought it was so pretty for spring and even summer, but definitely spring. And I'm wearing it here today with another piece that I got from the Old Navy Times Christopher John Rogers collab, which is the tank top. Now I got these in 2 colors. They come in 3 colors. This white one, there's like an army green, and then there is a navy blue. I got the green and the white, and I'm thinking of getting the blue because I think that they're really versatile. What I love about this is the black and white trim on the sides and at the neck. And I love how, it's not deep cut. And I think there's so many different ways you could style this up. Prepare to see me in this tank top in a lot of different outfits throughout the spring and summer months. And what I also love is that the CJR, like the Christopher John Rogers, the logo right here, ties in with the pink flower on, just that little detail. I think just, you know, makes it even more special paired together. No, you can also, it's long enough. I could have tucked this into the pants, but I didn't feel like for today's styling. And then also I am wearing this with these, hopefully you can see them, with these Steve Madden gold wedges. I don't feel like taking them off, but maybe I have to. Let me not fall. Right, so these wedges from Steve Madden, I've had these for over 3 years now, and I pull them out all the time during the Florida spring summer months, because of course spring here is like summer. And then for accessories, I took off the chunky necklace because it was covering up the CJR, and like I said, I think that's a really nice detail that this red or pink matches the colors in the flower on the trousers. So I definitely wanted that to show, and I'm wearing it with these aviator dupes. These are a Bottega dupe that you can find on Amazon. And then this is a super old Zara bag I've had from like 2019 probably. Yeah. And of course you can see also goes with the green in my little pattern on this trouser. So yeah. Now again, I did say I would wear this to like a brunch, or even, you know, like maybe a breakfast, coffee run, something, because I could easily swap out the wedges for some flats to make it a little bit more comfy. This could also be a dilly-dally outfit on Mother's Day weekend. I would just swap out this bag for a little bit of a bigger bag possibly, but or I could keep the bag. You know, it does add to the outfit, because what more do I need to dilly-dally? More than a bag that's not getting in my way, and this can fit my purse, my cards, and my keys. So yeah. All right, on to the next look. All right, so for this outfit, I could see myself wearing to church, right, on Mother's Day. A more progressive church, okay? Not the Pentecostal Baptist church service, but yeah. So I've previously showed this before when I showed some new in pieces from Ross. This is a 2-piece set that I got from Ross. I think it was like 12 for the top, 12 for the bottom, so really affordable. But I love the striped details. Like the stripes are going in all directions and they're different sizes, and that's what kind of drew my eye to this piece in the first place. I'm styling it with these like a butter yellow, I would say kidney heel, but it's actually not. It's like a 2.5, almost 3-inch heel sandals, strappy sandals from Zara. These are also pretty old. I've had these going on 5 years. So yeah, and I've worn them only a few times, but I really love the color. This just goes to show that, you know, they're saying, oh, butter yellow is trending now. I've had these sandals for 5 years. So fashion is cyclical, right? So don't just throw out your pieces because you're like, oh, it's not on trend. It comes right back around. What I also like is this dramatic like neck detail. It has this cowl neck right here, but it also has this scarf detail. Oops, let me not hang myself today. Yeah, it has this scarf detail that you can maybe tie in a bow or however you so choose. I just kind of wrapped it around my neck for the video styling. And to make this a lot more appropriate for church, I just added this Sergio Hudson coral blazer over my shoulders. I think the blazer, the stripes, and then the pop of butter yellow is given spring, right? And it's very festive for Mother's Day. And of course, if it gets cold in church, then I just put the jacket on. And then now I added this butter yellow Bottega Jody dupe. This is from Amazon, and I think it pairs well with the sandals. And I added the sunglasses. This is just to walk into church. Of course, I'm gonna have to take them on and put on my readers. But I don't know if I mentioned that these sunglasses I found at Burlington recently for like $12. I don't remember the brand, but I really love like this metallic look at the front. And another thing about this outfit, that it easily, you're gonna take this from church straight into brunch right after church, or maybe an early dinner, depending on the type of church and what time service I go to. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you as always for stopping by, clicking on my face, and engaging with my content. And don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video, and also check if you're subscribed. I know sometimes my video is recommended to you by YouTube and you watch them and you engage, but you're not subscribed. Please check if you're subscribed, and comment down below if you did get any of the pieces from the Old Navy Times Christopher John Rogers collab, and let me know what pieces you got and how you're planning on styling them. Also, let me know what you thought of the outfits that I styled, and don't forget to hype up the video. And if I don't see you before Mother's Day, or please have a happy Mother's Day, and I will